Sons of bitches.
So I'm playing the Last of Us multiplayer, and this multiplayer it's really good actually. Like, I've never played it on the PS3. This is my first time, well, not my first game playing it, but first time I actually played it on the remastered. Because I didn't on the PS3, and yeah, it's really surprisingly good. Like, it's a lot different than most other games. Like, it plays differently. Like, it's not, you know, Call of Duty or Battlefield or whatever. It's very different. Like, you really have to think strategically. Like, it's almost like a combination of, it's almost like Ghost Recon, if anything. I mean, that's the closest thing I can think of as far as how it plays almost. I mean, you have very limited ammo. If you get shot, if you get killed, you go down. Unless maybe it's a headshot. I'm pretty sure you go down no matter what. Like, I just went down right there. And you'll either bleed out if somebody doesn't revive you, or if you get executed. But yeah, you have very limited ammo. You'll find like little toolboxes on the ground and whatnot that you can, you know, craft stuff, like in the story mode. And yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. Like, you really have to think strategically. Like, you can't just run and gun, or else you will die 9 times out of 10. But and the multiplayer is pretty weird too, because it's got a system to where, I don't know exactly how it works, but you choose your faction, so Hunter or Firefly, and then you have like a I'm trying to think of them, like a group of survivors, I guess, and you start off with like 5, I think. And as you play the game, you get more survivors, something like that. You have to keep your supplies up in order to keep them, you know, keep them from dying. And the more people you have, obviously, the more supplies you need each day. I don't really know how exactly it works, but it's pretty interesting. Definitely a little different. And what's neat about it is that you can link it with like your Facebook profile, and it'll actually like put the survivors' names, like your friends' names on the survivors. So it'll pop up like, you know, such and such is learning to make jerky, or such and such is learning to, or is doing whatever, you know. And it doesn't really do anything. It just kind of makes it, you know, a little interesting. Like, oh hey, your friends are, you know, in the group with you. But yeah, personally, I think my favorite class so far is the semi-automatic rifle with the Desert Eagle pistol. I can't remember what the class is called, but actually it's called the Onslaught class. It's got the Enforcer, there you go, the Desert Eagle, the semi-automatic rifle, and then you can purchase a double barrel off that class. So like when you kill people, you'll get weapon parts, like you can find in the story, like on the ground, whatever, and all that good stuff. And then you can use those if your class has it, to like buy either ammo or upgrades for your 2 primary weapons, or 1 primary weapon depending, or also to buy a 3rd or 2nd, depending on your class, a 3rd weapon. Like the one I have, I can buy a double barrel for it, but I don't really care for it, just because it's a 2-shot, and it's not like boom boom, you know, it's like boom boom, you know, it's, I don't know, like you have to be really up close range. It takes 2 shots. If it was a 1-shot at close range, then oh yeah, I'd buy it and use it all the time. But I don't know, it just doesn't seem as effective. But yeah, this multiplayer is definitely a bit tricky to get used to, but it's a lot of fun. Only problem I have with it as well is sometimes it's been taking a while to find a game sometimes. I'm just sneaking up on these guys. And I just bought armor, so I like how it actually puts armor on your guy, and then as you get shot, chunks of it get like blown off or whatever, which is pretty neat. See my
Down one uniform.
armor just got blown off. Yeah, I just got shot down. Yeah, I mean, really, if you haven't got The Last of Us yet, and I really recommend getting it. The remastered. If you have a PS4, it's well worth the money. That's definitely my top 10, if not top 5 games of all time.
Thanks for looking out.
It's a blast. The story's really good, and I really hope that they make the movie, because right now they're rumored to be making a movie about it, which I don't know. I have about a 50% hope that it's actually going to come out, because almost every single video game movie that gets announced is canceled. Like, so many of them. The only ones that I can think of that were either canceled or they're terrible. The only two I can think of that are actually going to come out and probably pretty good is the Sly Cooper and the Ratchet and Clank movies, but the only reason that is because, they're animated movies, and, if you didn't know any better, you wouldn't know that they are a video game movie, You would just think, oh, it's a kid's movie, So, I really hope that they make the movie, though. And they're in talks of trying to get the girl that plays Arya Stark from Game of Thrones to play Ellie, which would be really cool, because I think she's a very good actress, young actress.
Those fuckers think they got us.
And
Don't back down. You can't take us.
I love this, because the guy runs up on me, and if he would have killed me 2 seconds earlier, their team would have won the round, because they would have had more people alive than us. But me and the guy shot each other down, and then his buddy came behind me, and I guess he ran out of ammo, and then he tried to run up and melee me, but we tied because he couldn't kill me. But yeah, and the you can craft like the smoke grenades, or really use. I hadn't used them yet, but I've had the smoke grenades used against me, and they're really effective. And the shivs are pretty useful too. I've had people just run around and seemingly use nothing but the shiv, and they just run up on you and just one hit kill you with it. It's kind of like the Call of Duty knife, but it takes more skill to use this, I would say. And you can use the nail canister bombs too. Those booby traps. The only thing is, as an enemy, you can, if they're on the ground, they'll be. I'm not sure if it's just a perk I have or if it's just in general, but you can actually see, like, it'll glow red, so you can see it, which kind of sucks because it kind of takes away the surprise. Yeah, right now I'm running away from these guys because I had 2 guys chasing me, and I'm trying to stay alive. I've got absolutely no health, like 1 bullet and I die. I'd go down. I'm not sure if this guy can see me on his radar as the red dot, but I'm just trying to stay alive. There's only 2 of them left. There's the guy next to me and the guy down there getting swarmed by my 3 teammates. And there's the last guy right there. I was gonna heal, but I was like, you know what? I'll just take this guy out. He has about my car, and he really could have killed me. My teammates came up. Thank goodness. Chasing this guy down. He's running for it. I didn't realize I ran out of ammo on my pistol. And his teammate takes my kill. But I get the execution, so. Right now I got 6 downs, 2 executions, and 0 deaths. This is definitely my best game I've done so far in this game.
Wait up.
I usually always go above a 1 KD in this, but there's been some games where I've come up on a team that just absolutely devastated me and my team. So yeah, this is definitely my best game so far. And another thing about with the whole survivor thing, I don't know exactly how to get them, but as you get more survivors, you can get more like customization stuff for your character. So like, you know, you can customize like your hat, your mask, and then your helmet. Your helmet's for like when you equip body armor, that'll come up on your head. You get all that stuff from survivors, and then you also get like these, what are they called? They called oh yeah, one-use boosters. So it's like, as you get more survivors, they'll give you, like, for instance, I've got like cheaper armor. I've got 2 of them. Armor costs reduced by 25%. So usually either making stuff cheaper to buy during a game, or giving you like an ammo boost or something like that. And you know, obviously, kind of like a burn card in Titanfall, where once you use it once, it's gone. Right now we're just devastated. We're getting these guys pretty good right here. I love the semi-automatic rifle.
All done, let's go.
Desert Eagle's really good too. Onslaught's definitely my favorite class. The combination of the Desert Eagle and the semi-automatic rifle is just a monster.
Good to go.
He's about to finish off these guys right here. And there he goes. He tried to revive his teammate, and he just got pincered by me and
Let's wipe him out.
7 and 1 right now. I died? When did I die? I don't even remember dying. But anyways, so this is the last round. We're ahead. Yeah, so whichever team gets the 4 first. Right now we're winning 3-0 with that one game tied.
All done, let's go.
So obviously we're gonna win this game. But yeah, the maps on here are pretty good too. Like, I think this is one of the DLC maps actually, if I'm not mistaken. But I mean, I like the maps so far, pretty good. All the ones I've played have been,
Let's go.
you know, I haven't really found a bad one yet, which is pretty rare in a first-person shooter, especially, or at least nowadays. I turn this corner right here in just a second, and you'll see the nice surprise I had waiting for me. Their whole team is sitting right there.
That fucker ain't.
Their whole team is sitting in that garden right there. Yeah, that barrel I just picked up, that's the supplies for your survivors, and then if you pick up any kind of I forget what they call it, but as you can see, I've got 1655, I think it is, gear crafting points or whatever they're called. I can't think of what they're called right now. If you don't use them during the game, they'll get converted into supplies. But anyways, so 10 and 1, I think I did with 6 executions. I think I did pretty daggone good. But anyways, that'll be it. See y'all again.